Hello everyone, this is Marcin Ruman, and today we're gonna be talking about making the first impression. Why you only have one time to make a first impression. Have you ever thought about it? I mean, by definition, first impression means that you have only one chance. First impression. And from my example, working for corporations and for startups, I was responsible for interviewing people, and sometimes, and that's gonna be a lesson for software developers, and sometimes we were people coming for an interview wearing a t-shirt, just like if they were going for a football match, for a football game, or soccer game, as they say in the USA. And how to make the first good impression? First of all, don't come, please, just don't. It's unbelievable. You have no respect if you're coming for an interview wearing a t-shirt, sweaty t-shirt, and you expect to get a job, and you expect to grow your career, and you expect others to respect you in the business and build a personal brand, then I have a bridge to sell you in London. Dress for success. Build your brand. It's a very, I can't stress it enough, how important it is. Perception is reality in business and in everyday life. So why do people in IT need to change their attitude, change their mindset about making the first impression? Well, so there's a few reasons. One of them is, I think some of the people in the community, I don't know whether it was a software developer or I think someone I spoke with, I think a software developer, and he told me, oh, look at the Mark Zuckerberg, he's wearing a t-shirt, a white t-shirt every single day, probably the same. So I'm just gonna wear a t-shirt as well. Wrong. That's just wrong. You're not a Mark Zuckerberg. You're just not. When you'll be Mark Zuckerberg, then you'll be wearing a t-shirt. For now, you're a John or Mary. And don't expect to come for an interview or build your brand wearing a t-shirt. And I'm not saying that that's everything. That's just one component. First impression, you have only one chance to make the first impression, as I said. So why do engineers and other people, so designers, I had designers as well coming when I was responsible working at a job to interview people. I had some people literally stinking, coming for a job, and they expect to grow their career. It's unthinkable for me. So in my upcoming book, if you go to Marcin, I'm just looking at my notes here. If you go to marcinruman.com/book, and by marketing terms, I won't save the whole world. I just won't. But I want to help people in IT because there is such a big problem. No one talks about it. It's unbelievable. No one talks about it, and I'm enthusiastic about it. I just am. If you go to marcinruman.com, this is my website /book. If you go to marcinruman.com, there will also be a link to redirect you to the book page. Leave me your first name, your email, and I will notify you. I'll send you information. And in my upcoming book, by the way, I'll be solving this problem to tell you how to dress, how to find your style. Find a stylist. Find someone who will help you. who's good at fashion if you don't have money for a stylist. But they're not that expensive. I mean, I'm paying for mine over $100. And you get her to go with you, buy clothes, because some of the people I talk, they just don't have any idea, any conception of what it means. So that's just one of the components, one of the parts of the big picture. What you should be looking for, and then you have only one time to make a first impression. Thank you very much. If you haven't yet done so, please click link below and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. It was Marcin Ruman.